Good evening and welcome to Caffe Lena. Thanks for watching this live stream production from Saratoga Springs, New York. These live streams are made possible by the generous support of the Sarah B. Folk Charitable Fund and by our community of subscribers. Special thanks to our Virtuoso level subscribers and lifetime Caffe Lena members. By buying a ticket for this performance, you're supporting independent music and the mission of our historic nonprofit venue. Enjoy your front row seats for this show, live from Caffe Lena. I forgot that I have to turn the lights off. There we go. All right.
I'm not doing that again.
I have the ultimate power. All right. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Caffe Lena. I'm doing. Thank you. I'm feeling very out of my depth right now, hosting a Caffe Lena show. It's an awkward feeling. I want to before we start. I want to give a shout out to the real host and organizer of this series, Erin Harkes. She's been running this since November, and has done a fantastic job. She's been programming the event and hosting it and promoting it tirelessly as she always does. And she couldn't make this one, so she asked me to step in. So the format tonight, as I told them in the back, I'm going to play a 45-minute set, and then we'll take a quick break. So this is what's known as an in the round performance, which means we're all going to be trading songs, and the idea is to highlight what's behind the songs and what makes them meaningful to us, and share them in an intimate space and in a listening room. And this space is perfect for it. And you know, since November, it's really carried the series very well. Yeah, I feel really good about this. I'm going to introduce our panel tonight. On all the way on the right is Kate McDonald. To Kate's left is Jimmy Woodall, Jimmy W. To my right here is Seth Warden. And my name is Reese, and I'm going to start off with, thank you. Yes. I'm going to start off with a song of my own. It's a pretty new one, and it's called Heavy on the Line. Where are all the miracles you told me I would see? Where are all the whispers in the stillness of the trees? slow is more becoming of my spirit in these days. Salt and earth so wearily away, and where's what I came for so insistently to claim? How did what I have become a river in the rain, smoke on the horizon line, a prayer on my tongue? How was I to know I was so young? And I'll roll in the wind till my fortune is blind. I break all my bones, calling pain by design. And I'll spend all the time that I have falling further behind. Where's all the poetry you told me I would find? Love in all its artifice, too heavy on the line. Closer to my own again, in trouble where I stand. The distance always trembles in my hand. And I'll dream in the darkness with nowhere to hide. I'll keep all my secrets too close by the tide. And I'll call out the name of the world as it throws me aside. Till my fortune is blind, I break all my bones, calling pain by design. And I'll spend all the time that I have falling further behind. Thank you. Next up is Kate McDonald.
Boop, boop. Okay. I'm going to do a song called Pretty Good Day. I have had the biggest struggle writing positive songs. Can you all identify? It's been really hard as a songwriter. And it's mostly because I feel like when I write them, they sound really stupid. So this one, I decided to put the entire sentiment onto my dog. And it worked. Jimmy's going to play along. This is going to be on a new album called Trapeze, and that Jimmy produced. And it's amazing what he's done. All right. down. Aches and pains, I'm all worn down. Can't say what's wrong. I've been mad and sad too long. Facebook, TikTok, on my phone around the clock. Bad news, bad dreams. How do I quit this crazy scene? Well, I looked at my dog and he tilted his head. He doesn't speak, but here's what he said. Gotta roll up your sleeves, put your hands in the dirt, maybe ask for a blessing, maybe have another dessert. Gotta call up a friend and mean what you say. Hey, let's go for a walk. That'll be a pretty good day, pretty good day. Monday's still here, Sunday in the rearview mirror. Woke up worn down, looking for that higher ground. So I looked at my dog and he tilted his head. He doesn't speak, but here's what he said. Gotta roll up your sleeves, put your hands in the dirt, maybe ask for a blessing, maybe have another dessert. Gotta call up a friend and mean what you say. Hey, let's go for a walk. That'll be a pretty good day. Hey, let's go for a walk. That'll be a pretty good day, pretty good day. Thank you. I'll tell my dog you like that song.
Okay, what do I do now? I guess
I know,
dog.
it's hard to
I'm thinking
follow it.
Dog, positive song. I don't have many positive songs
I know,
either.
exactly. That's what I mean.
I'll do this one.
Do a really depressing one.
Not
This
not
one's uplifting.
bulldozer.
No, we won't go there. So this is a tune that talks about my cat. Is that right? Got a cat named J. Jean. It's a calico cat. Very self-possessed creature. She's around all the time. And in the room that she hangs out on the window in our living room, kind of adjacent to the window, is a picture of the Vincent van Gogh cypress trees. And this is a song that kind of blends those two concepts, because I'm always looking at them and I'm always writing songs. And this song is kind of about the creative process and how really great and beautiful things can emerge from suffering. And I think that Van Gogh's life was kind of evidence of that. I got a painting on my wall, I got a red rubber ball, and a calico companion I bounce it at. Into Van Gogh's rolling plane, she leaps into the frame, flight and fall and landing of a bouncing cat. And then I'm in the sky, June 1889. I got a boa constrictor, a 6-speed shifter, mind I had to lash to the mast today. It's a way to quiet swifter that suicidal grifter, that skinny savage red-bearded castaway. Then I'm out at sea and I'm not sure to be. Tears are falling, making oceans, raising islands, beguiling violent storms. And then beauty is born. Beauty is born. I wanna be there the day when beauty is born. I got a painting of a scene, I got a keychain, a laser beam, and a calico companion in tow of it. She can dilate her eyes, yeah, she can try and try, but she can neither hold or let go of it. And I can't help but relay the sleight of hand and fate. And now the cypress trees are reaching, the tears inside are breaching, the wheat field obscuring the man below. A great fire burns within him, but no one stops to warm themselves, and passersby see only a wisp of smoke. Floats into the sky, June 1889. Tears are falling, making oceans, raising islands, beguiling violent storms. Impossibly formed, spirit is warm. It's something you feel when beauty is born. Beauty is born. Beauty is born. I wanna be here when beauty is born. Thank you.
Good evening. Welcome to Caffe Lena. The teleprompter, I'm just reading it back there. Phew. I don't know what to say.
Good evening.
This is a treat. Most musicians don't get to sit on stage and listen to other people perform, and we get to be a part of the audience. This is an honor to be on this stage with you all. So thank you so much. Yeah, negative songs, right? So there was a point where they had to stop, and I was like, I can't write. This has got to stop. Now I have to write about overcoming the negativity. Still in minor keys, of course. That doesn't change anything as far as the songwriting. And sometimes you've got to say the same thing twice, and I find there's times when that makes sense in songs. So tonight I've decided to play two brand new songs that are fresh. Why not? That's kind of where my head is at these days. So the first song is called All I Know. All I know is love will take us home. So that's my way out. So. All we do is hurry up and worry about the things that we can never change. Spin too fast and life just looks too blurry. and I don't think I could ever see the same. And I know that all the walls feel like they're falling, and that everything just crumbles to the ground. Just listen to the voices as they're calling. Oh, but I'm afraid you won't hear a sound. But all I know is love will bring me home. And all I see are brighter days for you and me. Yeah. All we do is hurry up and worry about the things that we can never change. Spin too fast, life just looks so blurry, and I don't think I could ever see the same. Oh, and I know that all the walls feel like they're falling. Oh, and that everything just crumbles to the ground. Just listen to the voices as they're calling. Oh, but I'm afraid you won't hear a sound. 'Cause all I know is love will bring me home. And all I see are brighter days for you and me. And all I know is love will bring me home. And all I see are brighter days for you and me.
All right, one round down.
Wow.
Feeling good. Yeah, it's going quick. One of my favorite parts about doing this this kind of format, this kind of show, is when other people are playing and there's like a chorus that the other musicians pick up on, and then like start quietly singing along, and that's very encouraged. I will say that's part of the joy of this format. We get to explore each other's songs together. So that through this round, I was thinking, it is hard. It's hard writing like happy songs. I also have trouble with it. I feel like I'm bragging, like, and then you get up there and so I've found more success going for like the bittersweet type of experience where there's positive lesson or a good feeling that can be taken away from it, but there's still complexity. There's still some struggle that goes along with it, and so I thought I'd play a new song that kind of tracks with that feeling. It's written about feeling separated from someone that you care about, and knowing that you want to have that person in your life, but just not having the space quite yet. And down the line when the situation is better and easier, then there'll be that space again. It's called Something to Say, and Jimmy knows it. Maybe he can play along a little bit. And then I'm sure that by the end of the song, Seth and Kate will also know will also know the chorus.
And if they don't, they're disqualified,
Yeah,
right?
That's right.
What's the prize for
Voted off
this
the
tonight?
island.
What are we?
Yeah. We're making up rules here as we go along. I think that's valid. Yeah.
Erin's gonna come back and go, "What did you?"
So yeah, this is a song called "Something to Say." Go on, you always do. Rip the pages off, never falling for each other. Stood in orchard haze by the wayside for a moment in color. Dogwood bloom, I can feel you by the back door looking in. Down the gravel road, out the window, waving my heart in the wind. I'd like to see you when I'm doing better, taking it day by day. When I'm doing better, when I got something to say. The harvest moon, burn the sunlight off the bone. In a borrowed way, I can feel you in my body like my own. I'd like to see you when I'm doing better, taking it day by day, taking it day by day. When I'm doing better, when I got something to say, something to say. Yeah. Something to say. Yeah. Something to say. When I'm doing better, taking it day by day. I'd like to see you when I'm doing better, when I got something to say. Still ironing some stuff out. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, I think you hit the nail on the head when you said it's not like writing a positive song. It's making something positive out of suffering or out of, and that really is more realistic. Because, I mean, show me a person who has written a song that's positive without it mentioning something negative. I mean, that's just the way positive goes, right? Or maybe it's just me.
In the real world, yeah. Clap along if you feel.
Yin and yang.
It's just me? Oh, okay. Okay. Anyway, one thing that occurred to me is I'm looking at these 4 guitars up here, and I'm just really grateful that the people that we grew up emulating did not play the tuba. Because this would be a really painful night of music to all of you, if you even showed up. That's just all I wanted to say about that. So this next song is called Trapeze. It's the title song of the new album. And I am having an album release party here on September 20th. It's promised to be rocking it. And please, 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 please come. It's going to be just out of my socks. I'm going to be jumping out of my socks. So please come here and witness that for yourselves. This one's called Trapeze. People called me crazy when I left home to fly the big trapeze. People called me crazy when I stopped giving out apologies. And all the air seems lighter now, and so much clearer somehow. Somehow. Throughout my whole life, I obeyed a voice that was never mine. She'd pin me to the ground any time that I stood up to shine. So I wrote my dreams in the dark, but I left no pencil marks that could give me away. When I am gone, when my breath returns to the air, let the world know that I did not refuse the dare. 'Cause when a dreamer loses hope, a trapeze is just some ropes that hang in the sky, that hang in the sky. People called me crazy crazy when I left home to fly the big trapeze.
Nice.
Love that song. Bittersweet is easy for me. I feel like every song I write is that. So I'm thinking about the trapeze and leaving home. This next tune, when I was 18, just graduated high school, I was in a band with my brothers, and my brother Joe was our drummer. He was only 16 years old, and we took him out of school and we hit the road to play rock and roll, and we were gonna do it, you know. That's the most cliche dream I think that there is, but we did it for around 15 years, and we learned a lot of lessons. We learned all our lessons through music and through being in a band, and did a lot of really dumb stuff, and so that period of my life will always hold a really bittersweet place in my heart. This tune is really about that, and it begins. There used to be my dad had this little house near Little Falls in upstate New York, and he was an audio engineer. So we would go up there and we would record really shitty demos, and hang out and get into as much trouble as you can in the country. And the song begins on one particular afternoon. We had all just taken magic mushrooms, and we were sitting out, probably on a day, I know, sitting out on the back porch, probably on a day a lot like today, and just playing music together, and very much so exploring this thing called music. And I remember drumming on a Folger can. My dad collected endless Folgers coffee cans for some reason, filled with screws, and I was on this particular day beating on that, making a rhythm, and we were just kind of jamming. And I remember thinking in my mind that day that I could talk to my dog. I could telepathically speak to this dog. That's exactly correct. And so the tune begins. The tune begins through that youthful paradigm where it's possible to talk to your dog, and everything is possible. And this is really very much about that. It's called Green. Time and space and funny friends, psilocybin kicking in, drumming on a Folgers can.